Welcome back, everyone. Long time for me. Haven't recorded in a while. Just through my, I would say I was. It was negative throughout the whole month with all the things that have been happening. So I was like, I'm just gonna relax, calm myself down, and after that, I will proceed in recording, which I am right now. So let's continue with the main scenario quest, MSQ. There we go. My brain's not working. Alright. Oh, Akira, it pleases me to see you. Well, do excuse me for interrupting, Akira, my lady. The gentleman of Ashgana Exports has just left. I don't know. I understand now why you didn't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this morning. Thank you, my lady. Alright. Ever since we defeated Gaius Van Balsar and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. When once we worked in secret with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of witches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtle. Dress it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, as I have every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the syndicates overturns are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Signs of the Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of serving Erosia, not the interests of individual Erosians. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Baldessian colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we cannot accept them to Forgive me, I did not mean to burden you so. It's okay. I wasn't staring. I wasn't staring at your. Yes, yet my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. Okay. Shit. Okay. What does this unlock? Recurring crime Melphilia needs your talents for a re-emerging primal power problem. I'll do this a little later, but whatever. It's probably unlocking the hard versions of the primals, which probably I wouldn't need. Oh yeah, I forgot that I need to grab this mail. Oh well. I don't know what it is. Hey, Thancred, you're alive, you stupid bastard. Fortune begets power, and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have power is beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there is a growing belief amongst the refugees that Alamigo could be liberated if only the Sons would commit their strength to the cause. Yet theirs is but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroad. Akira, each path is paved with good intention, but where they lead is far from clear. Crap. One moment. Okay. There we go. Recall you are meeting with the Admiral shortly after the Limsons sent word of the summoning of Titan. They mayhap also. You also recall my words to our host. I said unto Merub that her people had broken their treaty with the Kobolds, and that is the beastmen who just respond. That the beastmen justly responded that we had been called to intervene in a conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke in short the truth. And wherefore do I speak? Because, owing no allegiance to Limsa, I felt no compulsion to allow the Limsians to distort the fact to fit a narrative which justified their actions and absolved them of guilt. Upon the subject, Minfilia can expect a similar reply. Are many dalliances, delicences with the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. Nice ass. What? 'Tis the lot of the powerful to attract the Corvetos as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictated that those with power prefer aid with one hand whilst the other resteth ever on their hilt. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners' machinations. Nay, not while the beast tribe do labor unseen, defiant in defeat, to raise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return stronger and bolder, both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. This scared change shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity we are so few, and our fortunes so fitty. Okay, what do you unlock? Okay. None can deny that we would benefit from more support, but if it comes at the cost of our principles, neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I've lost count of the times I've had to explain to people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Uda now and have done with it. I'm quite sure Ida would enjoy the bribes. I've been really saving a lot of gifts lately, but Papalamo keeps making me send them back. It would be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandon your principles nice, you know. All right. Just just for a heads up, this quest is like 5.1. I mean 2.1. My brain's not working. 2.1. So this is the first um, patch after a Realm Reborn. So yeah. Anyways, this situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings known to the attendant. Come along, Akira. Alfred, Akira, is aught amiss? You desire counsel, and so you shall have it. Minfilia, the science of the seventh dawn, must leave Ul'dah. What? We must do what? So long as we remain within Ul'dah's territory, we will never be free to act from impurity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an ether, right? Yet they know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause, which is why it and other favors will be denied us unless we cooperate. If Ulta is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. According to we must keep each of our great nations at arm's length and plant our banner in a place which all agree to be beyond their borders. Mordona. Revenant's Toll, to be precisely, it lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of an additional benefit, it is also frequent by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Ulda and her people over the years. But I truly believe this is to be the best course of action. As you yourself observed, we have inviolable ties to the local community forged through years of concerted effort. Uta is our home, Alfred. To cast aside everything we have built and start anew in that desolated wasteland would be beyond reckless. The decision is yours to make, attendant. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to the path of the science of the seventh dawn, and which you to found the path of the 12 ere that. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did. That makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much your family as. That will be all, Alfred. I'm sure you have some familiar affairs of your own to attend to. Your concern is most generous, but no, I have left them to in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I could not very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the order after all. Alright, I shall select the guild. Alright, let's proceed. Leave Ulta, has it truly come to this? Oh, Akira, pray attend to Alfred. He is engaged in some business of other and inquire your assistance. Pray be on your way. Alfred awaits upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have my answer in due time. Alright. Do. Oh shit. Let's proceed, shall we? Well, hello there, you bastard. Confound it, she knows that what must be done, and she still hesitates. All because of these fanciful rumors. I should explain. Minfilia's mother, well, adopted mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Fu, Fu, Flahamnin was her name, though you may know her better as the songstress of Ulta. She was a performer of singular talent and much beloved by the people of Eurasia, not to mention a certain Sharlam, Sharlayan Mistral. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That her body was never found only served to encourage speculation. Minfilia too struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Fulhamin's absence stretched from months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate, for whatever reason, rumors have once again began to circulate that Fulhamin is alive and well. One of our informants, Father Elud, has sent word that a woman matching the songstress description has been seen at the seaside resort of Costa del Sol. If we could succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubt that any worries that now plague Minfilia's heart might be assuaged. Uh, I mean to set forth for Lenorcia at once. Let us reconvene there and inquire with Master Gegruju as to the facility of these rumors. Let's see. Return. Let me see what I've got in the mail. Oh, it's probably a chocobo. A mount. No, no doubt. Yeah, I received a mount earlier. On my other character. Yes, sirree. Yep. Let's go. Yep. It's a two-player mount, so which I don't have any people here. Okay, where am I going? Fisherman's Guild. Yes, yes. Now I remember. Let's see. Fuck, no, no, no. There we go. Costa del Sol. Yes, 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 please. Yes. Okay. I hope everyone's doing well in this. Well, currently, if you see this, which is, I don't know, a few years from now, hopefully everything goes well. And if you're watching it currently at this time, well, it's almost over with. Alright, let's use a rail. Oh, sweet siren, siren of the sands, my Makote muse. Why have you forsaken me? To Titan Spain. I mean, Akira, what brings you to my humble resort? Flanhamin, you mean to tell me the goddess made flesh who dwell among us until very recently was the sanctress of Ul'dah? Egads, woman! If I had known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and never let her leave. Oh, for shame to think that she now piles her trade for the raff off to the west, or whatever she said she was going. It's a tragedy. I say tragedy. West is it? Thank you, Master Gigeruju. Your information will serve us well. That said, there are any number of places she could be. I shall begin my search by the docks and see if any witnesses might have some knowledge to spare. I would be most appreciative if you could travel on to Wineport and do the same. Okay, one moment. Um, I don't believe I'm going to get like, uh, uh I don't think that we are able to do the Bahamut raid. I know that during this during 5.1 was it? I mean 2. Oh my God, 2.1. What am I saying? That they wait during the end of around Reborn, it teased that we were gonna have the Bahamut raid. I don't think that we're gonna be able to do it because those raids are, well, how you say, they don't have people in them. Like, it's rare to see people doing those raids. The only thing that would be beneficial for those raids are people who are doing Blue Mage. And well, Blue Mage, we will never touch it in this game whatsoever. Even though I have a character, my main character in the American servers does in fact have like every like spell in for Blue Mage. It's just a pain in the ass. So, anyways, hey, you want to know if I've seen a Makote last by the name of Flanherman? I wish I haven't seen a last of any description for far too bloody long. Excepting yourself, of course. Oh yeah, I forget I can fly. Oh my god, I'm so retarded. Okay. Ugh. Stupid. There we go. Well, if it isn't Akira, the savior of Wine Part 2, what do we owe the pleasure? Ah, yes, we did receive a customer matching that description. She was a delight to behold, to give the woman her due. But her perfume was so ghastly, I have no choice but to eject her from the premise, interfering with tastings, you understand? If she is your query, why not consult your blind associate? His olfactory perception is without peer. Give that I could smell the woman from the mile away. I dare say he could smell her from 10. I should uh see you have had many grand adventures since last we spoke, Akira. You must share them with me sometime. The girl from a little while ago. One does not forget a perfume like that, so robust and intoxicating, yet simultaneously familiar resident of a bloom native to these parts. In fact, I said as much when we spoke. She complimented my powers of observation and asked me where she might find some of the flowers. So I told her to follow the road south into Raincatcher Gully, and then head east after crossing the second bridge. The flowers which grow in the shade of the cliff have the strongest scent. You see, if you make haste, you might yet find her there. Ah, okay. I shouldn't. I do apologize that I almost said a bad word. Uh, I usually I usually say negative things about myself, but yeah, I shouldn't have said that. I almost said that. Well, oh well. Let's see. There they are. Bop, 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 bop. All right, I should reduce that to 20. There we go. Oh, someone else is doing it. Oh yeah, I should do this. There we go. There we go. There you go. I am in your debt, stranger. I did not realize my activities has aroused the Gubo's ire until it was too late. Their oils can be used to make a perfume, you see, and Fla, Flan, I'm, I don't. Who are you? Who do you serve? It appears you've already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. The sunctures of Ulta, I presume Minfilia, or I say Asilia is looking for you. Asilia, you are the very picture of healthy milady, yet the world thinks you dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is why? Not everyone who endeavors to find me does so when the best intentions, child. You will be pleased to know that I fully intended to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Oh, well, that does please me more than you know, but tell me, sojourns in the forest of La Norcia aside, when exactly will the time be right? When I deem it so. Do you imagine I traveled all the way on a whim? Uh, as I was telling your associates prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers for use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or would you integrate me further? My apologies for the intrusion. Anyway, now that we all have that which we came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer locale, wine part say? Alright, now I remember I can fly. Gotta fly, gotta fly, gotta fly. It's funny too, I've always used to this uh, around Reborn having no fly zone, so I always still remember I can't fly, but in fact I can fly. I am so stupid. All right, let's do this. This is not at all how I had envisioned it. I can scarce begin to imagine the emotions will go through Memphilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. Money! Alright. Up. I'm sorry, buddy. Thank you. You say my daughter awaits us in Vestor Bay. Yes, I have kept her waiting long enough. Let us be off on the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood. Come with me. It would be my pleasure to escort you to the waking sands. Oh, okay. Okay. Teleport? Okay, cool. I was ready to like travel and such, but the game's like, yeah, here's a teleport for your travel. All right. 10 cent. You have a guest. Holy shit! Lil Hamin? Celia. I haven't seen her like this in years, Akira. You're the best. I never truly believed it when they told me you were dead, but that kept you away for so long. The Imperials came for me, as I always knew they would, and so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest their pursuit of me endangered you and our cause. I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue it you did, achieving things I would not have imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated in secret. I'm so proud of you, Celia. I learned from the best. I have a gift for you. Salsetia perfume. You remembered. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If I if ever I lost sight of you, I could find you again just by following my nose. I did not think it was made any more. You must have gone to so much trouble. It was no trouble to me, my darling. I fear I cannot say the same for Akira, however. I could not have made it without her. Thank you, Akira. Thank you both. There is something else. This this is the cat's eye I found all these years ago. You kept it? My father was a member of the Alamigan resistance. When I was yet a child, he brought me here to Ulda. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. It was Elamin who took care of me then. She raised me as her own, taught me everything I needed to know to survive. I am no stranger to the facts of your history, yet I fear I have failed to grasp their implications. It is clear that there is so much I do not know about you or and your mother both. One of her first lessons to me concerned mining, and I was a very delicate student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. Nonetheless, there we go. So I gave it to Lahamin as a gift. She said it was beautiful, but there I am at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is something amiss? No, Acelia, nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come and how much further you must still go. You and your allies have accomplished more than I could ever have hoped. You have succeeded where I failed, and made me so proud that words failed me. But even as I marvel at the woman you've become and at all the many things you've done, I cannot help but think of that which you have yet to do and of what it may entail as Celia, daughter. You cannot stay here anymore. You in the science of this science must leave Ulda. Lamian, you built it once, Alicia. You can build it again, and this time we'll do it together. Truly? Alfred, the time has come for the science to leave Vester Bay. We shall establish a new headquarters in Revenant's Toll, as you proposed. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow science and send word to the students of Baldurcian. Preparations begin at once. Money, money, money. There we go. That was a good episode. All right. Hope to see you in the next one. Enjoy your day.